espionage thriller, The Amateur, Laurence Fishburne stars as a grizzled CIA operative training an unlikely new recruit, played by Rami Malek, who turns out to be a fast learner under pressure. Take a look.
We're the John Does that get found in the dumpster if we get found, which you won't. I'm sorry.
Well, those were good lessons. You're a good teacher, Hendo.
I took that into account.
50-50 odds, right? Did you ever account for the things I was good at? Base charge on a timer.
Please welcome back Laurence Fishburne.
Look at,
I'm John, no.
look at this.
I got the memo.
Cutest prom couple of the year.
Well, Sarah and I were at the New York premiere last night of The Amateur. I also brought my daughter. You were so kind to her. Thank you so much.
She was amazing. Her and her friends.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes, they're here on spring
them.
break. Thank you. And my husband, we were on the edge of our seats.
Yep.
We both give it 2 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up, if at all possible.
Nice.
My heart was beating so fast, actually. This is an incredible film. There are so many twists and turns. Did you have as much fun making it as we had watching
I
this?
had more fun, actually. Yeah, I got to work with Rami Malek.
Yes.
Rami
yes.
Malek is a genius.
Yes. Fantastic.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
You were fantastic.
Thank
though.
you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
You know,
That was
Laurence,
good.
you have said, and I'll quote you, I like to think that everything I've ever done in my career is the training I needed for this movie.
Yeah, to a certain extent, it has been. I mean, I've done a lot of military movies. I've done, you know, a couple of things in the espionage world. I did a thing called All the Old Knives a little while ago.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but Ike Turner, come on.
Ike Turner.
Oh, my God.
you
He
know.
didn't really have any much to do
not to do it.
preparation with
I
this.
know, it was so brilliant. It was so brilliant.
But all the stuff that I've done in the military, you know, I did Hannibal for a while, which was
That's right.
psychological.
Yeah.
FBI guy, Jack
see.
Crawford.
Morpheus.
So Morpheus, not so much.
Not so much.
Only in that he's a mentor figure.
Yes,
but,
he is.
you know, I mean, this isn't sort of the traditional teacher-student. I mean,
That's true.
his character, Rami's character, Charlie Heller, has a unique set of skills to begin with as an
Yes.
analyst.
Yes.
He's a highly intelligent individual who gives all the operatives in the field the information that they need to do their job. So.
Well, you are also in the new documentary, #1 on the call sheet.
I
which
am,
Whoopi is
along
also
with
in.
Whoopi.
Yes, with
And I just watched it.
Yes. How is it?
It's fabulous.
good. It's really
you
good.
asked me how it was too. It's fabulous. It looks at the lives
They haven't shown it to us.
They have like men, and then one episode is for men on call sheet, top
Right.
call sheet, and one is for women.
Yeah.
But it highlights just how many incredible roles that you've had. Too many to read, but films like Apocalypse Now,
Sure.
Boys in the Hood, What's Love Got to Do
Sure,
with It,
sure.
and The Matrix and John Wick. What do you attribute your staying power to?
I love what I do. I'm lucky enough to try to be curious. I continue to be curious, and I try and look for different things to do. You know, I'm willing to play leads, and I'm willing to play smaller parts. I'm willing to do television and film and stage and a podcast and all the stuff that
It's not just that you're
comes.
willing, they want you to do it.
No,
And
you
you're
have
good
to
at
have
it.
a certain amount of
Yes.
willingness. They don't always
But the
want
talent
you.
is huge.
Yeah, the talent is important, but you also, I'm hungry. I'm still hungry. Yeah.
Great.
That's why we work. That's why we work.
Well, you and Whoopi have a special bond because
Yes.
we're actually, this year marks the 40th anniversary of The Color Purple.
Yeah.
And you both starred in that. So, oh my goodness. What do you remember about filming that movie? 40 years.
40 years. Oh, my God.
I remember being elated that Whoopi got the lead. I remember that initially because that was sort of the book was so popular.
Yeah.
Color Purple was so popular at that time. And Whoopi had just come off her one-man show. And suddenly she was going to work with Spielberg. And I remember the stories that would go back and forth about you and Spielberg and all that stuff. And
What
I
stories?
remember the stories about
how
how
he
she
discovered
got
her.
about how she got that part.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she wrote something. And she said, "I will play dirt on the floor," was the quote.
I
that was
wrote
going
that
around.
I wrote that in a letter to Alice Walker.
That's it.
You really wanted
I
it.
did. Well, because Alex and I, my daughter and I, were driving in our VW van, and we pulled over, and I was going to buy her shoes, and she said to me, "No, Mommy, don't get me the shoes. Let's get the book." And that's how we read it, and we read it all the way home in the car. And so I wrote to Alice, and I said I'd played dirt on the floor, and I had been invited to New York to do my other one-person show.
Right, right.
And she had written to me at my mom's house and saying, "I already told people about you. I live in Berkeley, where you live. I've seen you."
Wow.
That's how that
That's how that happened.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
that
So it was all that stuff. So the shooting was hot. We were in North Carolina. There were a lot of bugs.
A lot of bugs.
And you know, Quincy and Oprah and everybody, I mean, and Danny Glover. I mean, it was just,
yeah.
it was a miraculous time because it was one of the first occasions I remember ever being in a film where the three leads of the film
Yeah.
were black women.
I
And
guess
that was a big deal.
That's true. At that time, 40 years ago.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
That's true.
Well, you placed great importance on sharing Black stories.
Yes.
Including the 1995 war drama, The Tuskegee Airmen.
Yes.
Fantastic.
That's right.
And at the table, we were discussing earlier this week about the Arlington National Cemetery coming under fire for removing educational materials regarding the history and contributions of Black and female service members from their website. How important in that context, do you think it is to tell those stories now?
It's very important. Our history is the history of this country. I mean, this country has never been white. This country has always had a variety of different kinds of peoples, right? There's been Native American people here, and Europeans here, and African people here, and Latin people here, and that's what it's always going to be. We're not all going to just get up and disappear because somebody doesn't want to talk about the diversity of the country.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
And we can't let you leave without pivoting only slightly for a little Matrix dish.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it is confirmed that a 5th installment is currently in the works. Fans miss seeing you as Morpheus.
We did.
In the last film. Would you consider returning?
Please.
It depends on the circumstances, who is involved, how well the script has been written, if they offer me, because, you know, I offered my services to the 4th Matrix, and they didn't respond well to that.
No.
So, hey, it's not like I didn't say, "Oh, I'd like to offer you my services."
Morpheus
I
here.
did.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, that didn't happen. Okay.
Good for you for even telling that
But
story.
that's the truth.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we'll see. I mean,
You need to
don't
come
know.
back.
Well, it sounds like a decision as to whether they want it to be a great Matrix. Correct.
We need you to come back.
And before we go, we need to mention that you will be in the new animated movie, Sneaks.
That's right.
So be on the lookout
Yes.
for that, because it
Sneaks.
looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, me, Anthony Mackie, Martin
Yes.
Lawrence, Roddy Rich,
my
DJ
God.
Mustard.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, it's fire. It's going to be fire.
All right. And you know, we love when you come here.
Thank
we
you.
love it when
I
you
love
come
being
here.
here
It's
with you
just such a pleasure and an
great to
honor
see
to
you.
always see you.
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
So, we want to tell everybody that The Amateur opens in theaters nationwide on April 11th.
So good.
You'll
Do
wanna see
yourself
it.
a favor, go and see it. You will not be sorry that you did.